Hello everyone, my name is Carol Hill Evans. I am a lifelong York City resident, born and raised here in the city of York, and I am currently the president of York City Council. It is my pleasure to introduce to some of you and introduce to others who don't know her, Miss Mae Jemison. Mae Jemison was born in Decatur, Alabama on October 17, 1956. Her father was a maintenance supervisor and her mother was an elementary school teacher. But Mae says that as a young girl growing up in Chicago, she always knew she would get into space in her childhood. She learned to make connections to science by studying nature. Mae wouldn't let anyone stop her from pursuing a career in science. In kindergarten, my teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I told her a scientist. Mae says, she said, "Don't you mean a nurse?" Now, there's nothing wrong with being a nurse, but that's not what I wanted to be, Mae Jemison says. She was inspired by Martin Luther King Jr. Jemison thinks the civil rights movement was all about breaking down the barriers to human potential. Mae graduated from Chicago Morgan Park High School in 1973 and entered Stanford University at age 16 and graduated from Stanford in 1977 with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering and a Bachelor of Arts in African and Afro-American Studies. Mae earned her Doctor of Medicine degree in 1981 from Cornell University, and during medical school traveled to Cuba, Kenya, and Thailand to provide medical care to people living there. And science wasn't her only talent. During her years at Cornell Medical College, Jemison took lessons in modern dance at the Alvin Ailey School and has choreographed and produced several shows of modern jazz and African dance. Mae also served as a Peace Corps medical officer from 1983 to 1985 in Liberia and Sierra Leone, and worked with the Center for Disease Control, helping with research for life-saving vaccines. Mae was accepted into NASA in 1987, and after a lifetime of believing, she finally became the first African-American woman in space in 1992. Mae Jemison is a professor at Cornell University, founder of her own company, the Jemison Group, that researches, markets, and develops science and technology for daily life, and founder of the Dorothy Jemison Foundation for Excellence that provides opportunities for children to study science. In 1999, she also founded Biosentient Corporation and has been working to use NASA technology to find cures for common disorders like anxiety and migraines. Mae Jemison uses her position to speak out on the gap in the quality of health care between the United States and the Third World, and has never stopped trying to convince women, girls, and African Americans that they can do and be anything they set their mind to. As Mae has said, Martin Luther King didn't just have a dream, he got things done. It speaks to the aspirations of not just our children in general, but our young African-American females in particular, who have dreams of, yes, maybe one day becoming a princess, but the reality is they have a better chance of becoming a scientist than becoming a princess. And Mae Jemison is that example of what you can do when you set your mind to be more than just a princess.